I'm getting all choked up just looking at him. Let's go. What's up, geeks? Target exclusive Special Missions Cobra Island G.I. Joe Classified Series Alvin, Breaker, Kibbey with the Ram Cycle. So this Cobra Island figure was not that hard to get. Matter of fact, mine got delayed in shipping. It was supposed to be here, I think, last week Friday, but it didn't arrive till this past Monday. But Monday when I was at a Target, I saw two sitting on the shelf, and that's insane. I've never seen a Cobra Island figure inside a store. So it was kind of, even though I already had mine, I was happy just to see it for other collectors. Anyway, so my history with Breaker. Breaker was my first G.I. Joe figure when I was growing up, and I loved him to death because he was my first and only for a while. Now, the Ram Cycle, the original Ram Cycle, that side cannon did not stay on. It fell off. I used Elmer's glue on it probably 100 times, but those of you old enough to remember the old Elmer's glue, that stuff only lasted a few days. But anyway, that's enough of the nostalgia. Let's go ahead and take a look at the box. Top of the box has a small peekaboo window. Bottom of the box has legal jargon and a UPC code. Here it is if you need it. Nice big backdrop. You can do a whole group photo. Yo, Joe! Alright, there's propped up in this plastic cage. You've got the bike, you've got the side gun, you got Breaker himself, and you got a helmet with what looks like awesome shades, multicolored shades. I love that. High-tech badass booty shot. Accessories. So you got his helmet there on the left, and you can see those dope shades. Now the side cannon does come in two parts, so that way you can put the gun piece into it, the Gatling gun, and close it around it, but you can also take it out, and you can see there's a handle there, so if he gets in a tight spot, he can ditch the bike, pull out the Gatling gun, and just go marching in and wreck shop. So, I got this here. This is the top because there's a little slot here for the handle. That goes like that. And oh look, the Gatling gun actually spins. That's pretty cool. And got this half here. And this is giving me nightmare flashbacks of when this thing didn't stay on the bike when I was little. But there you go. Gatling gun's all put together. And you got these two pegs here and these two holes. And they will meet and be forever intertwined. Oh, and they click in. So that means they stay. Here's a close-up of the helmet, and they fooled me. It's actually colored paint. It looked like real reflective sunglasses when I took out the package. Alright, so this bike is fantastic, man. So before we even get to Breaker, let's go ahead and bask in the glory of this magnificent machine. Keith Lee, he's not Bearcat. Alright, let's check him out, Front wheel spins nice and smooth. Back two. Got a lot of decals here. Got a little wrench there. I guess that's where you're supposed to fix something. Back here it says instrument cover. Okay. American flag. MG 1027. 36. I don't know what that is, but it's cool. Still is cool. G.I. Joe. Tailpipe. Highly detailed. I like that they use different colors in here. This is like a gunmetal silver gray. And different mechanical parts here. Same going back here. Nice detail in the rims there. It's not just flat and shiny. Looks like an authentic bike. Mean tailpipes. Fully assembled side Gatling gun. Man, this is pretty close to the original, if my memory serves me correctly. I think I still have my original. I'll have to look for it and do a comparison. And this bad boy. Yeah, bad sound effects. Yeah, real bad sound effects. Definitely got to pull to the left. Mayday, mayday, this antenna is not made to go up. Be careful. Oh yeah, that's the jam right there. Breaker! Look at him. Yeah, so he does not come with that gun. That's a 3D printed gun I got off of eBay for free, actually. I ordered, a Sentinel head, and the seller threw in some extra 3D pieces. So it was a nice addition to add to this G.I. Joe guy that only had a big Gatling. So it's a nice addition to add to this guy that only had that big Gatling gun. What if he's in a tight spot and his motorcycle's outside? What's he gonna do? Use his microphone? No. Let's take a moment to bask in all of his breaker glory. Keith Lee. Alright, this is not the nostalgia talking, but I think this is one of the best Joes from the Classified series. I mean, he's the real deal. Now, they've been nailing the villains, and don't get me wrong, I like the good guys, but this is the first one, in my opinion, that I look at him and I think of the classic version of him. This guy is tough as nails. I already checked out the helmet. Going down the body, we've got a signature vest, straps, nice texture detail back here. He's been doing his squats. Go down the legs. I like the knee pads are a different color. And of course, the ever-ready combat boots. Without the helmet, he kind of looks like guy number one. Couldn't pick this face out in the crowd. Nothing wrong with it. Nothing wrong with it. Good head sculpt, but there's nothing distinctive. Alright, get a 360. No tilt action. Looking down at the Gatling gun. Head's a little loose. Hopefully it doesn't loosen up more over time. Looking up at the great Joes in the sky. You know, too bad he only comes with a motorcycle. He'd make a great army builder because of his generic look, but it's pretty expensive. You're gonna buy. Pretty expensive. You're gonna try and build armies out of this deluxe set. Kung Fu arm spread. Hasbro, trademark it. Pay me my money. Double jointed Kung Fu elbows. Arm range going in and back, as you can see. Range isn't good there. It's going out for a V like he's giving you a big wide bear hug. And you get about 90 degrees here. Looks further back because I have the forearm out, but it's flush with his back. Bicep. Full action there. Not the forearm. And you got the twist at the wrist. Man, this dude's joints are all loosey-goosey. Not liking it. But his wrist, he's got a horizontal and a vertical wrist. So over here you see you get a slight point up for holding the gun, and you got repulsor blast. Got target practice, hold my hand. Shooting at the devil, kiss the ring. He can scratch his head and rub his belly at the same time. He might even be able to chew some bubblegum while he's doing it. Alright, so I don't know what he's got going on behind this vest. We're not going to know because the vest is pretty hard. So even if there's some articulation back there, you're not going to be able to do anything with it. I thought maybe we'd get some limited rock with it, but that's held up too. Do get a 360 at the waist. You know, it'd be real messed up if I did that and then found out there was a rubber band there like the old ones and it popped. Kung Fu bend over. Doesn't kick very high. He does have his drop hips though. Stuff that one up in there so you can see the difference. Ice cream for everybody. Banana splits on the house. Ooh, finally a tight joint. 360 at the thigh. Pretty sure he's got one, yep. 360 at the calf. And then 360 at the foot. Ooh, that is loosey-goosey. Ballet all day. Look at that. Booty touch too. This guy's flexible. So the double jointed knees along with that range coming from the drop hips makes him a good prancer. But he's a good dancer. Oh yeah, moonwalk ready. Oh buddy, you look solid on that bike. Alright, so be careful when you're putting him on. This left hand was tough for, at least for me, to get on. So you don't want to rip the steering handles off. So be real careful when you put that on. His right hand went on a lot easier, but once he's on there, he's on there. Now there are foot pegs down here and they're solid and they fit perfectly. These tailpipes here, be careful with them. They do come out of this little grip that's holding them. So if you're not careful with it, you might accidentally snap them off. So be careful because they do move. They're not stuck in there. You thought Breaker was playing with you? He's coming through blasting. Check him out. Alright, so Breaker clocks in at a little bit above 6 inches with the helmet on. So he's right about 6 inches. You take the helmet off, you lose about 1/4 of an inch. Alright, so when he holds that Gatling gun, it makes him real top heavy. And as I said, my joints are kind of loosey-goosey. Hopefully yours are stiffer. Had a little trouble getting him up, but once you play with those feet a little bit, you can get him to stand up. Just give him a wide stance if you have loose joints. Now if you're going to stand him up without the Gatling gun on the bike, it does have a kickstand hidden under here. So you just kick that out. And you can see how he stacks up against some other Joes height-wise. He's pretty short. He might be the shortest in the line, but he still looks great, so it doesn't matter. At least in this humble dude's opinion. I know, I keep saying I'm going to buy a bigger spinner, but things keep happening. Like Mafex, Magneto, and Gambit today. Yeah, so we're going to be doing small spinners for a while. Alright geeks, so let me know what you think. My opinion. My 2 pennies. This guy is awesome. I really like him. My knocks, loosey-goosey joints, really annoying. It's like old school G.I. Joe all over again. Not so loose that you can't pose him, but I can see how over time it would get a lot worse because they're to that point where like if you've been posing a figure for like months and months and months or years and it's real loosey-goosey, he's already there. His wrists are loose, his feet are really loose, so hopefully, you know, I don't move my figures around too much, so hopefully it'll last. But man, the bike, the look, even though he's got a generic face, once you put that helmet on, that takes care of it. The Gatling gun, I just love everything about him. I think he's one of the toughest, not only G.I. Joe figures released this year, I think he's one of the best in the line. Matter of fact, I think he's one of the best figures in the past year so far, because he's just, the overall package is tight. Now, I might be crazy. If I am, let me know in the comments. Sound off. If you agree or disagree, either way, make your voice heard. Go ahead and hit that like button. Give me that thumbs up. Help your boy out. Help the channel grow. Thank you for all the support. Make sure to turn on notifications and make sure that you are subscribed so you don't miss any of my videos. I'm trying to pump them out. All right, till next time, breaker, 1212, we're out.